Cody Brown is sitting alone himself with a pile of paperwork on his desk in his poorly lighted workplace. Anger brewing inside him causes his fingers to clench around the margins of a legal document, the words blending together. For months, his world has been falling apart, but this is the last straw. The person he believed would always be there for him, Robyn, is now in control. In her name were their possessions, their house, and even the remaining pieces of their once solid couple. She also won't let go. He is startled out of his reverie by the buzzing of his phone. It's his attorney. He exhales sharply and picks up. Cody, we must move quickly. Robyn isn't going anywhere. Everything related to the family's financial security is in her possession, including the accounts and the deeds. We must proceed with forming the LLC if you wish to dispute this. Cody strokes his hair as he reclines in his chair. He recalls how he put Robyn first in their early days together and stood up for her when the other wives criticized her. He had devoted himself to her. And now, she was now behaving as though he were a business deal. Robyn, meanwhile, is pacing her large home's living room across town. With her fingers hovering over the screen, she holds her phone in her hand. She is aware that everything will change as soon as she presses the button. She has always tried to keep the family together and been the mediator. Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. However, Cody made her give in. Her heart thumping, she collapses on the couch. She murmurs to herself, I don't understand why he's doing this. I stood by him through everything, and now he's making me the villain? She hears her lawyer's voice in her head. Robyn, he's not only pursuing you. He is forming an LLC. If he prevails, he will transfer all of your assets to that business and shut you out entirely. She gets a lump in her throat. She blinks quickly in an attempt to control her feelings. She was certain that she was unique, and that Cody would never treat her the same way he did Meri, Janelle, and Christine. She now questions whether she was merely a character in the same story as she sits here by herself. The courtroom is colder than anticipated, and the anxious situation is given a sterile glow by the fluorescent lights. Cody's hands are clasped tightly in front of him as he sits at the plaintiff's table. He keeps his head turned away from Robyn and looks straight ahead. She shifts uneasily as she sits at the defense table. The knowledge that their private conflict is now being viewed by the public weighs heavily on her. Outside the courthouse doors, cameras flare. Reporters mutter. Their demise is being fueled by the same media that once portrayed them as the ideal love story. Flipping through the case file, the judge clears his throat. You are contesting the ownership of some assets that are presently in Ms. Brown's name, Mr. Brown. You assert that materials were obtained in accordance with a shared family use agreement. Cody bends over. Although he speaks steadily, there is a hint of desperation in his tone. Your Honor, that's right. Robyn wasn't the only owner of these resources. The whole family was supposed to use them. I constructed this with the knowledge that we were a cohesive team. She is now attempting to absorb everything. Robyn's eyes flare with emotion as she lets out a quick exhale. That's not true, she tells the judge, turning to face him. Nothing was taken by me. Cody wanted these to be safeguarded, therefore they were put under my name. He trusted me with them. And now he wants to change history because he's losing control. The judge silences them both by raising a hand. Enough. This is not a familial dispute. It is a legal one. Cody's attorney puts a heavy folder on the table and gets up. Our argument will show, Your Honor, that Mr. Brown was duped into transferring important assets under false pretenses, thinking they would be handled for the family's overall advantage. But Ms. Brown has taken independent action and used these possessions for her personal gain. Robyn's attorney responds right away. Mr. Brown voluntarily transferred these assets into my client's name, Your Honor. It does not amount to fraud or deception if he now regrets that choice. We have proof that he made these moves voluntarily and well understood the ramifications. Cody holds onto the table's edge. He senses that control is slipping. He looks at Robyn, trying to find any sign of the person he used to trust. However, her face is unreadable, with a defiant yet sorrowful expression. Christine, Janelle, and Meri sit in their own homes outside the courthouse, watching the news as it happens. There are a lot of messages in their group chat. Christine types, "Karma's a real thing," and shakes her head. He never fought for us like this. Gazing at the screen of her phone, Janelle lets out a sigh. I anticipated this. He gave Robyn his all, and now that it's backfiring, he's in a panic. Meri, who is always the one watching, is hesitant to speak. Really? I'm sorry for her. This was unexpected to her. Cody returns to the courthouse, holding his phone to his ear as he steps outside. Despite his tight, controlled voice, there is a clear sense of urgency about it. "I lose everything if I lose this lawsuit. We must find an alternative." Robyn is sitting in her parked car, gazing out the windscreen in the meantime. Everything falls on her with a thud. She never imagined that she would be the target of Cody's anger. She had firmly believed that they were unique. They believed their love was unbreakable. After wiping away one tear, she inhales deeply. The words linger even though her voice is hardly audible. "Maybe I should have seen this coming." Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, has been accused of overspending in the wake of the recent Coyote Pass scandal involving his ex-partners. It's becoming more and more clear that his tense relationships with his kids and his perpetual victim attitude will probably force the reality show to end. He is currently embroiled in a legal battle with his ex-wives over their property. Kody had been in charge of his family for almost 30 years, but when Christine Brown, who is now married to David Woolley, finally left him in November 2021, things started to fall apart. Janelle Brown followed in December 2022, and Meri Brown, Cody's first wife, confirmed their split in January 2023. It's clear from Sister Wives Season 19 that Kody no longer has control over his ex-wives, and nothing better illustrates how his power has crumbled than the failure of his Coyote Pass project. Even worse, Kody appears to be wallowing in self-pity and has grown more distant from the majority of his children. All of these problems suggest that the show's future is bleak. In a recent Reddit post by ohboy_89, a perceptive fan pointed out that Kody and his lone surviving wife, Robyn Brown, owned an extremely costly kitchen item. Kody and Robyn's expensive paintings and home decor have been a hot topic among viewers for a while, but it seems like the paintings aren't the only pricey item in their house. Peep the $360 Vitamix on the counter. One user wrote on Reddit, attaching a screenshot of the appliance in the background of a scene. Many Sister Wives viewers didn't think they had any reason to spend money on such a lavish appliance, especially while they were struggling with a much smaller budget. If Kody and Robyn keep spending money in excess, they're going to end up in serious financial trouble if they haven't already. While Cody's ex-wives, Meri and Janelle, are still trying to recover the money they invested with him, Kody seems to be living it up, spending money on unnecessary accessories. Fans of Sister Wives recently noticed him wearing a blue necklace that looked like it was from a high-end brand. Another Reddit user, GIRGirl, dug into it and discovered that it was a David Yurman amulet featuring a blue sapphire, costing more than $1,000. Cody's pattern of prioritizing his own and Robyn's, spending over Meri and Janelle's financial contributions, only adds fuel to the tension between all of them. Meanwhile, Robyn's recent comment about her and her children being the core of the family underscores how she and Kody continue to leave the other wives on the outside, focusing solely on their own happiness at the expense of the others in his family. Kody and Robyn are making no effort to hide their wealth while they're in the middle of the Coyote Pass property dispute with Meri and Janelle. Recently, a Redditor named Shed Farm and other Sister Wives fans pointed out that the couple has put their Arizona home on the market for $1.65 million. The spacious 4,400 square foot property features 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a 4-car garage. It's hard to say if the house is truly worth that price, but the fact that Kody has listed it for $1.65 million suggests that he's doing well financially. The sale is raising eyebrows, particularly because it highlights how little effort Sister Wives Kody has made to ensure Meri and Janelle receive their fair share of the Coyote Pass land. This move has cast him in a rather unfavorable light. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown standing by Kody Brown as he wars with his exes Janelle and Robyn Brown over Coyote Pass. And his fourth wife's lavish lifestyle echoes the decadent excess of the last Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. As Janelle Brown launches a business, Tata Farms, to try and solve her financial problems, and Meri Brown declares that no one in the family trusts each other, the mood is ominous. Is the drama, including the fuss over Robyn and Cody's spending habits, enough to kill the golden goose that is Sister Wives? It might be. Coyote Pass is a battleground. Kody says he owns 97% of the property, which is divided into 4 plots. He's claiming that his ex-wives own very small shares. Sometimes he wants to sell the land, but then he changes his mind. It's all about him and what he wants. Queen Robyn's king, Kody, is as capricious as any power-mad royal. Now the long-suffering exes must put up with Cody's whims. He's making them feel like sister wives again, and maybe that's the point of the exercise. he can use Coyote Pass to control them. The thing is, they are no longer his sister wives. That's why Meri and Janelle are considering lawyering up to make sure their rights are protected. Christine bailed out of the mess long ago, cutting her losses like a knife running through one of Marie Antoinette's elaborately frosted layer cakes. She sold her share of the doomed property for $10, bidding it good riddance. When she did so, she took back her power, basically giving Cody the finger. That was empowering, but Janelle needs money, and Meri wants what she's entitled to. There's nothing wrong with wanting that. Robyn, so dainty and demure, stepped into the Brown family's polygamist utopia and changed it forever. Some might say that Cody's favorite wife is a master manipulator, someone who's always had money on her mind. With shocking ease, she claimed her throne, making the other wives feel like peasants. While Robyn didn't stuff herself with bonbons like the reckless good-time girl, Marie Antoinette, she managed to get the best of everything. The best house, more quality time with Cody, diamond rings, pricey sandals. Meanwhile, like an angry French mob baying for Marie Antoinette's blood, the other Brown women began to long for a revolution. The real Robyn wanted to be queen, and she secretly desired monogamy. Her financial life became more interesting and relevant as she attempted to remove other pieces from the Brown family chessboard. Robyn is a woman who prefers to own rather than rent. She used to act as though she was all about fairness, hiding her claws to try and live in harmony with her fellow sister wives. Cody and Robyn's Versailles was a case in point, illustrating just how good this sister wives queen had it. While Robyn cries and carries on, her lifestyle isn't so bad. The Flagstaff Palace is now listed for $1.65 million. That's a pricey home. While Cody and Robyn are moving, they are clearly used to a very high standard of living. No one else in the Brown family is living like this. That's for sure. Yes, Meri has a bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, but she's not living in a modern-day palace like Cody and Robyn did. Meanwhile, on-screen last season, Janelle tried to cook dinner for a group in a tiny kitchen and argued with Cody on a couch that probably wouldn't be featured in Architectural Digest. The difference in lifestyle is what makes it all seem so very Marie Antoinette. How could the other Brown women not resent this? It's this type of class division that led to Marie Antoinette's demise. While she may have been too ignorant to understand how poor people lived, Cody and Robyn don't have that excuse. They understand exactly what's going on with the exes. The famous couple must know they have a lot more. Janelle recently revealed that Cody was taking lots of money from Brown family accounts. She handled the books and paid the bills, but he made financial decisions. This is another example of patriarchy in action. Janelle went to work to support the family, but she was not allowed to spend money without a man's consent. She's better off without it, but it's really sad that after years of work, she ended up with, in her opinion, no money at all. Marie Antoinette was executed on October 16, 1793, for alleged treason, and Christine left Cody in November 2021, sparking the revolution. Yes, religious sects have convinced them that God wants them to be jealous, unhappy, and uneasy in their spiritual unions. But she broke through all of this brainwashing and rebelled against everything she was taught, realizing that it was all a scam that benefited men and left women subservient and unfulfilled. Though it's painfully clear that everything has changed and no one is the same, the Brown family's plural marriage system was a system that had to end. 3 wives have moved on, but they still have to deal with Robyn and Cody, who seem to obstinately cling to the strategies of the past. The family is now broken, possibly beyond repair, but similar to the French monarchy system that took bread from the mouths of the poor and gave it to monarchs who already had full bellies. According to a Reddit thread started by Kate03, Robyn, who wore designer sandals and seemed to be enjoying the best of everything, lived in a beautiful and spacious home and allegedly brought over $30,000 in credit card debt into the marriage, which the family had to pay off for her. Although she and Cody established themselves as king and queen, they caused some damage. Sister wives' ex-partners Janelle and Meri are no longer concerned about Cody and Robyn's feelings. It's all business at this point, as it should be, but the past always casts a shadow. There were moments when they truly cared, and going from caring to all business is a big jump, the complete opposite of a leap of faith. Everyone worked to create the Brown family, and fairness is about more than a written contract. Now that Robyn Brown of Sister Wives seems to live like a movie star with Cody, the ex-partners who have invested in Coyote Pass want what's coming to them. Hopefully, Cody will be fair and sell the property and split the proceeds equally among his ex-partners, including Christine. Sister Wives star Christine Brown revealed a brand new project that will be available for fans later this year. Sister Wives Season 19 just came to an end, with this latest installment of episodes showing Kody Brown continuing to deal with the fallout from Christine, Meri Brown and Janelle Brown leaving him one by one. While none of them are with Kody anymore, they're all still in each other's lives, especially since they've got kids with him. Christine has been dealing with her own headaches, like whether daughter Isabel will accept her mom's husband, David Woolley, as part of the family. Christine took to Instagram to announce she will be releasing a book on September 16, 2025, titled Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. In her announcement post, the Sister Wives star explained that the book is a gritty and honest look at her life story. It shows my heartache with leaving religion and my marriage to finally meeting David Woolley, she teased. Christine admitted that she didn't write the book herself. Instead, she partnered with author Kelly Kennedy to help her out. "I did not write it myself, even though every word is mine," she exclaimed. Christine's post included some photos of herself wearing various outfits for the photo shoot. She's not sure which one will end up on the cover. In fact, the cover hasn't even been revealed yet. With 7 months to go, there's plenty of time to keep the hype going, from releasing the cover to revealing some excerpts and much more. The book is expected to be not just candid, but also groundbreaking and heartfelt, according to publisher Simon & Schuster. This is a big moment for Christine. She finally found a sense of freedom when she ditched Kody and began charting her own path forward. Free of the toxicity from her ex, Christine ended up meeting David, and their lives were then changed forever. All three of Kody's exes have been figuring out their versions of trying to heal and move on. For Christine, David was a huge part of that. This book will also be a way for her to reflect on the ups and downs of her life so far, including leaving the Mormon Church and her plural marriage. If Sister Wives Season 20 ends up being greenlit, it'll be interesting to see if Christine talks about her book on the show, and especially to get the reactions from various family members like Kody and his one remaining wife, Robyn Brown. If Christine ends up being as raw and honest as her teaser is claiming, then Kody probably won't be very happy with what he reads. At the same time, this isn't meant to be a tell-all type book in which she slams everyone who wronged her. She's merely here to tell her story, both the great moments in her life and the burdens. Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, will be a must-read memoir in 2025. Christine's been through so much in her life so far, and she deserves to be as open and honest as she wants to be. This may be partly Kody's story, but at the end of the day, it's Christine's story in total, and her opinions and viewpoint matter, no matter if certain members of the Brown family get upset. The countdown is on for September 16th, and the start of a brand new chapter for the Sister Wives star. Meri Brown, actress of Sister Wives, has had enough of her ex-husband's terrible behavior. Following Christine Brown's recent announcement that her memoir would be published soon, it appears like Meri will do the same. Meri revealed a tragic incident that occurred during a trip with Kody and acknowledged that she may include it in her next book. An irate Sister Wives viewer recently posted on Reddit, attaching a clip from Meri Brown's recent Instagram lives and summarizing the story she told. The time Kody bought Robyn the painting Meri really wanted and told her she can look at it in Robyn's house. The OP continued by claiming that Kody never offered to buy Meri her own painting, but instead took her along to pay for a gift he bought Robyn. Meri recalled telling Kody how much she loved the painting, and he responded, "Oh, I just bought this for Robyn. You can go to her house and look at it." Meri said in the live stream, "He was making a payment on a piece of art, and I really liked the artist. And he was making a payment on it, not for me." Meri Brown said in the initial Instagram live that she wasn't even certain whether she wanted to share the story publicly. But Jen advised that Meri should push her husband off a cliff for it. Jen encouraged Meri to share the information, but she was hesitant until Jen persuaded her to do so. "Should I say this, or should I wait and put this in my book?" Meri wondered. One of the main themes of Sister Wives Season 19 has been Brianna and Aurora Brown's search for a new church. The Brown family has always had strong religious beliefs, but they haven't regularly attended church since moving to Flagstaff. Sister Wives fans agreed that this was disgusting behavior from Kody. They've seen him do cruel things on screen, but hearing it come from Meri's mouth broke their hearts. Aurora told Kody and Robyn in Sunday night's new episode that she wanted to get baptized, and that she truly loved her new church family. To make things even more official, Aurora asked Kody to perform the rites of baptism for her. Although Robyn and Cody appeared to have conflicting feelings about Aurora attending a new church on screen, could it be that they pushed for the plot to be on the show? Many Sister Wives watchers were curious about whether or not Cody baptized Aurora in the new religion, so they began searching the internet for answers as Sunday night's program came to a close. Although they discovered photographic proof, they were unsure of the extent of Cody and Robyn's involvement. A Sister Wives fan wrote on Reddit, "I discovered this on the church's Instagram account. I covered their faces, even though they are visible on Instagram, after deleting the previous one after someone complained about the children in the picture who were also on the original public post." Are you ready to take the next step in your relationship with God? This Sunday you will have the opportunity for water baptism during our third service. To sign up, click the link in our bio. Is the full caption of the screenshot that the original poster included, which was stolen from the Instagram page of Urban Hope Church. A few seconds into the video, Cody and Aurora Brown can be seen clearly in the original post's slide display of numerous churchgoers during the baptism ceremony. Some Redditors had questions, such as if Aurora really came up with the concept of the baptism, or if Robyn Brown herself was using it as a plot device, even though many Redditors found it amusing to see Aurora smiling for one. One Redditor retorted in the comments, "I guarantee this holy thing was orchestrated by Robyn. We should ask Dad to baptize you, since his other kids abandoned him," adding, "She's got some weird stuff going on with her daughters and Cody and other men in general. We should show this cute girl swinging an axe." Others concurred that Robyn and Cody frequently used their children for clout, but many believed that their new church was doing the same thing for marketing purposes. That church isn't shy about posting images of Aurora and Brianna for clicks and views, and clearly membership. I feel like K+ are using her for their own content, even though I know she is an adult. She's at least astute enough to realize that there isn't a show or any decent screen time without the other spouses, and her family with Cody is far too dull for reality TV. I'm convinced that's the only reason Robyn wanted to keep the OGs around so badly. She wanted that show money. Leave your views and opinions in the comments below. Do you believe Aurora Brown genuinely intended to use her baptism as a plot point on Sister Wives? Or did Cody and Robyn bully her into doing so? Let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks everyone.